Hello everyone, and today we're going to look for strange and silly moments in an episode called Cleaning the Car.
Guys! See eyes! Look at this!
Daddy Pig is taking the family for a drive in the country.
Did you see how strangely Daddy Pig got out of the car? As if there were no door on the other side at all?
Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, it's not too bad. You should see how messy Mummy Pig inside.
Naughty, messy Daddy.
Come.
Look at all...
Where did she get all those newspapers? Were they lying on the floor of the car?
Newspapers?
They're mine.
Sweets.
They're mine.
Where did all the newspapers she just picked up go? Why is there only one newspaper left in her hand?
Mr. Dinosaur?
They're mine.
Daddy Pig.
Where did the water tap near the door come from if it was never there before? And why is Dad wearing rubber boots when he was just wearing his usual black shoes? Apparently, in a matter of seconds, everyone had put on rubber boots instead of their shoes. How does Daddy Pig completely clean the dirt with one touch? Why doesn't it smear? Apparently, the car got dirty very recently, but the weather outside is good, and there are no puddles at all. So the dirt has been on the car for a long time, but then why does it wash off so easily?
Oh dear.
What? Where did that puddle come from? It wasn't there a moment ago.
Magic.
It is quite logical that the sponge became dirty after falling into a puddle, but why did the size of the puddle decrease as a result? Why do George's hands remain completely clean even though he picks up a sponge that is completely soaked in dirt? What? Why did all the dirt from the sponge just flow into the bucket? George didn't even squeeze it.
Don't use the...
Look at this strange animation with water and ask yourself, why is the whole car completely covered in mud, but not a single drop has fallen on Mommy Pig and George? First, we see that the hose has already been unwound to its maximum length, but Peppa somehow manages to run with it to the car. Question, how?
And Daddy Pig turns on the water.
Observe how Daddy Pig turns on the water. This animation consists of just 2 frames.
Where's the water?
Why does the water spraying from the hose simply disappear into the air, while Peppa's dress remains dry?
Naughty Daddy.
Sorry, Mummy.
Just look at the ground next to the car. There isn't even a trace of water on it, not to mention puddles.
Please turn off the water.
What? Why is the car completely clean? Why do car washes even exist if cars get clean just by standing in the rain for a minute?
A fire engine.
Mummy Pig is dressed as a fireman.
Look at Daddy Pig's t-shirt. In another episode, we can see his t-shirt with sleeves, but in this episode, there are no sleeves.
Mummy, why are you dressed like?
Shit.
I'm going to the monkey's fire engine practice.
Why can't we see Daddy Pig's car in this frame? Has it disappeared again?
Here are Mr. Bull, Mr. Bull, Mr. Bull.
By the way, why don't some objects cast shadows? For example, Peppa Pig's house.
Daddy Pig, come on.
Can we see the fire engine?
No.
Oh, goody.
Somehow Daddy Pig's car reappeared.
This is Miss Rabbit's fire station.
Once again, car and tree cast shadows, but the building doesn't.
Come and see the fire engine.
Wow.
Why does it appear from the outside that the space inside the station has a yellowish tint, but inside it is almost entirely red? The fire extinguisher in this frame doesn't cast a shadow, although a few frames later, another fire extinguisher will cast a shadow.
There's a ladder for climbing, a ladder for range.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Peppa.
I think the tower is much bigger inside than it looks from the outside, which seems strange.
Who's for a nice cup of tea and a chat?
Where did she get the teapot and cup of tea? She wasn't even standing near the teapot, and there was no cup of tea at all.
Ooh, a telephone.
Peppa?
Mummies to the rescue.
Why is there a fire extinguisher in one frame but not in another? And why does the building appear much larger in this frame? How did 7 animals fit into the fire engine at the same time? There clearly isn't that much space in there.
Fire! Fire! Danger!
Why does the hose remain static when the fire engine is moving?
Turn on the water.
Aye, aye, Mummy Pig.
Where did this thing come from on the fire engine? It wasn't there in the previous shots. Look at how strange and unrealistic muddy puddles appear on the ground.
Hooray! Thank you for saving us, Miss Rabbit.
Where did the mummy pig disappear to? She was standing near to the rabbit. By the way, the hose disappeared too.
And now that Miss Rabbit has flooded our garden, Miss Rabbit
Has made a flood.
The animators just forgot that there was a table with food and a barbecue here. Hello everyone, today we will look for strange and illogical moments in the Peppa Pig series called Mummy Pig's Birthday.
Happy birthday! Mummy Pig's birthday.
Why does the window suddenly become transparent when the camera zooms in?
Happy birthday.
Why does the food tray cast a shadow but Daddy Pig doesn't?
And there are more surprises to come. Enjoy your breakfast.
I'm Peppa Pig.
Yummy.
Just got to put the candles on. One, two.
Mummy's coming.
It was only 9 in the morning, but a few seconds later, 5 minutes had already passed. Maybe they only put 2 candles in the cake in 5 minutes?
Oh no. Who is it?
Can I come in?
No.
Here's a nice magazine.
Have you ever wondered what their clothes are made of? Why they always keep the same shape?
And here's some pretty music.
It seems that something is wrong with time in Peppa Pig's world. While Peppa was taking her mother to the couch, somehow 25 minutes passed.
We need the same number of candles as Mummy's age.
1, 2, 3.
What the dog doing?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Wow, really old.
Why does the cake seem to appear out of nowhere after the scene change?
Bye-bye, Mummy. Go find a job.
Daddy Pig, Peppa and George are decorating the sitting room.
I'm just curious, what is this garland hanging on? And how did Dad hang it there? Firstly, why doesn't the balloon deflate when Papa Pig takes it out of his mouth? Secondly, how did he tie the knot with just one hand? Where does he even get the string he uses to tie the balloon? It literally appears out of nowhere.
This is fun!
Why don't the ballons flying next to Peppa fly up to the ceiling or fall down? How did Daddy Pig manage to balance the air he filled them with so perfectly?
Perfectly balanced.
Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig have arrived for Mummy Pig's birthday.
I wonder why they aren't afraid to park on such a steep slope. Couldn't the car roll downhill? Episode Thunderstorm. Let's take a look.
It is a lovely sunny day.
Where did the plate of cookies come from? It couldn't have been in her blanket.
Here's some orange juice for you, Teddy.
I think that while she was running or throwing the teapot, all the juice should have spilled out, but that didn't happen.
What do you say?
Find a job, stupid Peppa.
Here's some orange juice for you, Mr. Dinosaur. And what do you say? Grrr.
The fact that they talk to toys is already very illogical, but I am sure that it is just a children's game.
Peppa! George!
It's very strange that there were no clouds in the sky at the beginning of the episode, but now they have suddenly appeared.
Quick! Come inside the house!
Mummy, there was a loud bang sound.
It's thunder, Peppa. It means there will be a thunderstorm with lots of rain.
It's a little strange that Peppa, at 4 years old, doesn't know what a thunderstorm is. I think she could have seen a thunderstorm at least once in her life.
No need to panic. The rain is still a long way off. As I thought.
At the beginning of the episode, there were apples growing on these trees, but when Daddy Pig came to rescue Teddy, the apples had disappeared.
Poor Teddy. He's soaking wet.
As far as I know, in every episode of Peppa Pig, Peppa's bed is in this spot, but in this episode, it has disappeared. Where will Peppa sleep? You may also have noticed that Daddy Pig's car is not parked outside the house. Where did he park it?
Achoo! What about poor Daddy?
Oh, yes, poor Teddy.
Poor Teddy.
Rumbling.
There you are, Daddy Pig. Nice and dry.
They just wiped Daddy Pig with a towel. How could he get dry?
The rain is coming in the house.
Look at the picture on the wall. In this frame, it is clearly larger than in this one. Also, look at how thin the wall in the house is. It looks like paper.
Daddy Pig is using a bucket to do a water drop. Daddy Pig is using a bucket to catch the drips.
Where did the bucket that Daddy Pig put down a second ago go? By the way, did you notice? They turned off the light, but the switch remained in the same position.
Let's count between each flash and bang. 1, 3, 2, 3.
It's okay, children. Don't be frightened.
The thunderstorm is over.
The rain stopped as suddenly as it had started. All the clouds disappeared from the sky instantly, which I find a little strange.
The rain has made a flood. The thunderstorm has filled the garden with muddy puddles.